Hi everyone, it's Judy. Welcome back to Rose Lane. All right, I am finally done with my tall, slim journal. Now my only problem is I can't quite get it. This is as high up as I can get my camera. And yeah, so we're gonna have to kind of wing this. Hopefully I won't move it too much. I'll try to keep it in the camera and, in frame, and we will go from there. Okay, the primary papers, I used papers from all over. Actually, I used My Porch Prints. I used something that I made myself. I used the new Damask rose from chapter 1, and that's mostly, what you see on the front here. A lot of lace, at least on the front. Just a lot going on. Little bling. I got pearls. I got my little cutout roses, butterflies, and it gets a little more eclectic when you get inside. So what I'm going to just stand up because I'm going to move this. So I'm going to bring this up so that you can see some of the detail on the cover, and I'm going like this because I get a shadow, because I don't have a light really below my phone, and you're getting the shadow of the phone. And here's the spine on this. This is dyed cheesecloth that I've crunched up and put on the spine, because this is a removable signature in here. It has an elastic, but I didn't want the elastic showing on the outside, so I did this to cover it. So that is the cover with the pearls going down here and pearls here and a little bit of bling down here and some other pearls all over the place. And then this is the back, okay, with the lace over the chapter 1 papers with the lace over that. So it's a soft cover, except this gets kind of hard because, when you layer all the stuff on it, it gets kind of hard. Okay, so I should be in frame, I hope. So let's go ahead and untie this. This is just a loose ribbon. Okay, and you can see the laces and sari silk. I have sari silk ruffles on here. So we'll open it up. And so this is kind of a hard, stiff cover in here. I have lace up here at the top. I have just a small pocket down here. Can you see all of this? Yes, you can. Okay. And there's just one card here, and it's just the fabric in here. Now, when I bound this, and I bound it on the outside, okay? So my tie is on the outside rather than on the inside. Because if you take the signature out to reuse the cover, it makes it prettier. And it says here, this journal belongs to, I made that, it's got a little lace down here. So you can put your name on it and the date and whatever, and store it that way if that's what you would want to do. So we turn the page, and some of the pages I did some stamping with the script, but most of them are stenciled, which you'll see. So this is a paper that I made, I think. Yes, this is a paper I made. It's odd because I made this, I had gotten these PNGs, these roses, and cut some out, made some on some paper. And then I got a kit from My Porch Prints, and she's using the same roses. So the papers are very similar. But anyway, so in this pocket, I have a journaling card here. And I have, these are from the old design shop, some receipts and sheet music kind of things. And that goes in this pocket here. So we'll just put those back. And then some ledger, digital, some stenciling on these pages. I just finished this, so I'm covered with glue and ink, and I apologize. This is chapter 1. This is ledger paper. I'm not sure where the ledger papers came from. In all honesty, I can't recall. This is sari silk. that I dyed, and I like how the color started to kind of change a little bit. It looks a little green, and it's this kind of silvery gray, very pale lavender color. And that just, to me, makes it look really old, which was perfect. So I put a lot of these little photos in that are just clipped. So this one is clipped here with a little paper clip with lace on it. And I put this little flower and leaf design on this one. So I decorated all the, make sure it goes down without me hurting anything. I don't like this paper clip. Hang on one second, guys, because this paper clip has got a little nubby on it, which I didn't notice. So I'm going to try to, I've got some filing things back here. I don't think I'm going to be able to get in there. I'm going to leave this one off for right now, and I'll come back and put her back on later. Chapter 1, there's more stenciling here. This is paper from another, where the invoices came from. It was plain on the other side, and I used that. So this has got a little pocket down here that I did. You can tuck something here under the lace as well. This is just decoration. It's just kind of a clustery kind of thing. Any envelopes I just left empty. I didn't put any paper. I didn't put any cards in them. These are both My Porch Prints. I'm sorry, chapter 1. I didn't want to put anything in them. It was pretty bulky, and I figured whoever purchases it will want to add things in. So here's another photograph that is just paper clipped on. A little bit of lace there and some ribbon. This is also chapter 1. This is another kit, though. It's not the Damask Rose, and I can't remember the name of the kit. I'm sorry. This is more stamping. And here's another envelope. Not going to bother taking it off and opening it because it's empty. And I have a little card on the other side. It's some parchment paper, a piece that I found laying around. So I did a little stenciling on it in the blues and the kind of deep rose color. So I just kind of threw that in. More of this ruffle, which feels like nothing. More stenciling. This is a belly band. And then under the belly band is another paper that I have from the old design shop. That goes there. And then there's lace on some of these pages. This is a 3-tier pocket, and that was from, the pockets are from My Porch Prints. Here's another little photograph. Can't remember where I got the photographs from. Another little card. I think this too was, I don't know. I don't know. Can't be sure. This I know was My Porch Prints. And again, one of the invoice papers, and I can't recall off the top of my head where that came from. Another one of the invoices, and more stenciling and lace. This is the center now, and this is the Damask Rose. This is another photograph that I have with a little bit of bling and lace and some of the ribbon on top. This is the piece that I was working on for my Forgotten Things Friday, or my Forgotten Things Friday. That's it. And so this was the envelope, the double envelope that we were working on. This is it all decorated. So the front, oops, the front needs some more glue. If I can get it to come out. Probably not. I'll come back and get that later. So it's got a little fussy cut here. It's got a couple layers of lace. It has a couple small tags in here. It's on that script paper. And then the card, this is the card that we started, that you saw, has a little pocket and a label on it here, and then 2 little cards in here as well. And I put a little bit of extra up in the corner, a little lace going down the side just to zhuzh it up a little bit. And that goes back in there. And then when you turn the page, on this side, this was my faux avocado dyed paper. I made a little stencil and stenciled some lightish lines. It's heavier in some places and lighter in others. And then this is on tracing paper. So just kind of tore that out and put that on. Here's the pocket on the other side with a little pocket down here with 2 more tags or 2 more little journaling cards, and the card inside here as well. Again, I zhuzhed it up, have a little pocket with a label down here. These labels are from chapter 1, and then a couple of these. I think this was chapter 1, and this was souvenir somebody. Can't remember. And then this is the back of those cards. I didn't show you the other cards just like this, different flower, with the lined paper on the back as well. So we have that one, and that goes back in here. Okay, and then there's the paper again with the lines and the labels, and another photograph. This is actually the same family. This is the mother with the 2 daughters. They're still in the same dresses, and the mother with the 2 daughters still in the same dresses by this piano or harpsichord or table or whatever it is. I'm not sure. So I made them similar. I have the same ribbon on top. I put lace down the sides. I put different color bling, but I put a little bling on them. A little jazzy for me. More stenciling here. This is the pocket. She's just glued down in this photograph, and she has little flower cluster down here with the sari silk across the pocket here and the matching flowers. And she's on a background from chapter 1 from the Damask Rose. This is another old design shop, and that is on a ledger paper in there. So that goes there. More stenciling. More of the ruffle. This is again from chapter 1. This one's got the stamping on it. This is kind of an upside down pocket. I did the top up here. I tucked this little photograph in here. I have a little bit of chiffon that I kind of ran some ink on, and that just lifts up on the back, and I bent the edges and kind of roughed them up a little bit to make it look like it was old and worn, like an old photograph that had been lovingly handled over the years. And that just tucks back up in here, and then this comes out from the bottom, and that is the journaling card that is in there with this pretty vintagey looking ribbon on the bottom, and that goes back in from the bottom. Then this is more of the Damask Rose. This is the other side of that stenciled paper. This is another pocket that I made. It's a long pocket. This photograph is in corners, but it's glued down, so you can't get that out. And then in here is another long journaling card right there, and that goes back into the pocket like so. And then this is just a flip. You can journal down here. Can even, if you wanted to, put a piece of paper back here and journal on the back of the pocket. This is another long journaling card that's in this pocket here. That goes back in there. And then when you flip it to the other side, I have a diagonal pocket, some cheesecloth, and another cutout rose. And then this is another envelope. And this is more of that cheesecloth, and that's some of the paper that I made. And again, it's just a long envelope like so, but it is empty. So ready for something that whoever purchases the journal can put things in. More from the Damask Rose, more of that sari silk that I dyed. This is stamped paper here. Another, and it's French something, I think. Then this is the other side of that green paper that I did all the stuff on. So that's like a cover, sort of. And then more stenciling and the music paper from Damask Rose, more stenciling here. I like to have lots of journaling space. I don't like to have all my pages full of things. because to me, the main purpose of it is it's to look pretty, obviously, but I want a lot of space where people can actually write continuously. So here's another photograph that I did here. This is some sari silk that I had dyed before the lavender one while I was trying to get the color. And I like the way that came out. It's sort of beigey, lavendery, yellowy, green. It's kind of neat. And then I have a little bling going down here. And these cards come out and they can be journaled on the other side. And she's got lace up here on her paper clip as well. This pocket you saw, we had done, this was a picture frame and I cut that out. You can't get this out, this picture. I've got a little bit here that I'm gonna have to snip off. But you saw this one previously. This is one of those flip up. I'm pulling it sideways because it'll never fit in the frame. The file folder that we did. So this was one of those, and it says remember down here. So that goes back in here. You'll remember my trauma that I suffered trying to put the tassel and the key and the pearl on here. It took like 30 minutes. The other thing that I've been trying to do, just for the record, is I've been trying to keep anything that's permanent relatively flat. This has got stuff that sticks up, and you can't write over that, but this can come out, so if you needed to write, you could. So I've been trying to be mindful of that. So here's some more stenciling. There's another photograph. Woo! Let's put her over here just a little bit, because like she's got something stabbing her in the head. There we go. We'll just do that. So there's a couple layers of lace and my roses down here. Again, another one of those ledger papers. Here's that double, or that pocket again. This is again from the old design shop. On here, I got these a long time ago, so I don't know what she still has and what she doesn't have. But that goes in there. And then this is my porch prints. This is another journaling card that just pops in there. And more lace. And then, oh, we're at the back of the book. So this is the last page that's here, and it is it's plump, and I mean, you can write on here. It's why I didn't put anything else on this page, because it can be written on. And then a tag like in the front of the book, of the journal, another tag like that here in the back with that, and then the lace on top, and then that is the back. So that is it. That is our, I'm trying to find the middle here. Doesn't want to go to the middle. There you go. That is my first tall, slim journal, which I was very excited about. And like I said, this is the elastic in the middle, so this whole piece can be removed. If I can try to just get that so you can see, it can come out and be removed and replaced with whatever you want, or left as is. But that's it for now, guys. Just wanted to get this up. I will put up a video later tonight, which is Sunday, for my Sit-a-Spell Sunday. Gonna be trying to decide what papers to use for my next journal project, like this one's done, I'm moving on. So I'm gonna show you at least 2, maybe 3 kits, and I'm gonna look forward to your input as to what you think you would like to see as my next project to get started on. So we'll do that, and I'll probably just start cutting out some ephemera and, you know, getting papers ready and things like that for whatever one it's going to be. And we'll just go from there. So that's it for now, guys. Expect another video later today. Hopefully it won't be too long, but we'll have one, and we'll have our topic to discuss and to talk about and to ponder. So in the meantime, guys, be safe, be happy, and be blessed. And I will see you later tonight in the next video. Bye-bye for now.